Boom! What up with you? It's your boy Chum Show 2. Let's get some music going on. Hey! Alright, enough of that. Alright, so today I am going to talk about stocks once again because I'm kind of getting into it. I like it somewhat. I did some buying and selling yesterday. I sold my GameStop. Just didn't like what they were doing, so on and so forth. Nonetheless, I want to talk about Bitcoin, throw some of that in there, and then we'll talk about some of my other investments that I am currently watching. So I'm watching my money right now. The stock market just opened, and I'm down about, I don't know, a buck or so. Yeah, but I have my Illyrium fund and AT&T. So I think I'm going to hold on to both of those, even though AT&T is probably not going to go up. Anyway, so Bitcoin. So I am using my Cash App. Now, I usually just use Cash App when I want to make transactions and people don't have the money or I don't have the money on me. We can just go bing, Cash App it, keep it moving. Of course, Cash App will charge you a little bit for that, but nonetheless, they'll charge you when you cash out. But nonetheless, boom, I like it to Cash App. I've always seen the whole stock options on Cash App, but I never used them until somebody started talking about them on YouTube. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna start using the stock options on Cash App. All right, so when you want to use the stock options on Cash App, okay, so boom, bam, beans, and ham. So here's your Cash App. When you want to use the stock options, so there's that. You have to go down to right there. Right here, the second one from my left. And you have to press it, and boom. You can start going into your stocks and seeing what's available. Now, also, if you want to go into and look at Bitcoin, you can do the same thing. For one, there are a bunch of stocks there. You can just scroll up and down and see a bunch of stocks that you might want to pick or not. But when it comes to your Bitcoin, so I just sold my GameStop, so I got 47 bucks there. But you can see that Bitcoin is right there. So I also just bought $50 worth of Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin today one Bitcoin is worth $56,000 and some change. It started off at $20,000 for one Bitcoin. You guys can still see that. But yeah, you can see Bitcoin right there. Boom. So I went ahead and purchased one today. So, boom, I didn't purchase one. I purchased a percentage of one. And that's the cool thing. If you don't have all of the money to buy a stock, you can buy a percentage of a stock. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have $739 for a Tesla stock. But if I wanted to buy Tesla, if I wanted to buy one of his stocks, I can just go on here and do it. But anyway, so it shows you here that I have $49.05 a Bitcoin. I ordered $50, but Cash App charged me for the transaction. So they're going to take their money. Now, okay, so now whenever someone wants to buy something or wants to pay you, just tell them to pay you in Bitcoin. Now, another YouTuber told me about this when I was live. He said just do odd jobs and have them pay you in Bitcoin. So you can, keep getting up there until you can finally just buy it. Just buy one. And like I said, they're 56 grand. It's for one of them is $56,000. So, so it gives you all of these. Pretty much saying you can deposit $10,000 per week. You can withdraw $2,000 per day, $5,000 per week, so on and so forth. I don't have that much in Bitcoin, but it shows you how much a Bitcoin is worth. And you can see right now there, Bitcoin is worth $56,000 and some change. So, if you guys, and also I'll show you the scale if I can find it. Okay, it's worth $56,151.39. That's how much one Bitcoin is worth. Let me see. Now, it gives you the option to learn more, but you can. Well, it isn't going to show me the scale here. Okay. Now I can go ahead and deposit this in. I think I can deposit it into my bank. But nonetheless, I'm just not learning about it, and I'm encouraging you guys to get into it because I looked at what Bitcoin was doing on the market, and it's fluctuating, but it's still going up. You know what I mean? It vacillates like anything else on the market, but it's still going up, meaning it's worth something. And like I said, it started off at 20 grand, and this is why you have a lot of people who invested in it early are, wealthy off of it because each one is worth 56 grand. So I mean, if you have yourself 10 of those jokers, I mean, you're in there pretty good. You don't have to worry about anything. And so you guys can use your Cash App for Bitcoin and go ahead and buy yourself some. You just go to the Bitcoin app and then boom, you get yourself some Bitcoin. Let me see if I can go to, as you guys can tell, I'm kind of new at this. Okay, so there are my stocks, right? See over here it says stocks, the other says Bitcoin. Now I'm going to go to the Bitcoin side, and there it is. There's the diagram for Bitcoin. So it's showing you what Bitcoin is doing on the market day, week, month, and year. So the one I have illustrated here is day. You can see you go day, week, month, and year. So that one is day, and it's showing you what the market's doing. It also gives you the option of buying and selling. So there you go. And then it's showing you what it's doing this week. Now it's gone down this week. Showing what it's doing this week. It was at 60,000. Then when you look at it for the month, it's vacillating, going up and down. And then when you look at it for the year, it's going up. See that? Now when you check overall, that's what it's done overall. And that's what's important. Is it going up eventually and going to stay there? Well, the answer is yes. So then it gives you the option of buying and selling. And like I said, I just bought $50 worth. And I'm going to hang on to it. Yeah. You can see my activity here. It says at 9:21 that I bought Bitcoin, $49 worth. Well, $50 worth, but I got charged for buying it. And pretty much that's it. Also, you can get a cash card. I guess a Bitcoin boost. Earn Bitcoin on your, or you can earn Bitcoin on your purchases. And I think that's dope. So I'm just gonna hang on to it. Uh, I'm gonna see what it's gonna do on the market. Right now, it's down 79%, but I'm not really worried about that. Uh, I'm just gonna hang on to it. And I'm gonna keep collecting it, and yeah, and I'm going to start, asking people, do they pay in Bitcoin? Hopefully they do, and that's cool with me if they do. I'll just keep going that route. So just letting you guys know that if you're interested in Bitcoin and you can watch it on the market to see what it's doing. You can watch everything on the market to see what they're doing. Listen, I took an old refrigerator up to the to get rid of it, and I noticed that the refrigerators are going up to you can get $11 for one. I know, no big deal, right? But nonetheless, they used to be like $6 for a fridge at the junkyard. And I said, I asked the lady, I said, why has the price gone up? And she went and asked the guy, I said, is it because of the stock market? And she asked, a guy, and he said, yeah, it's because of the stock market. So the price of steel has gone up because of the stock market. And so now you have a bunch of people just, making a decent buck on junking. So yeah, you can watch everything on the stock market and get yourself some Bitcoin. You guys take it easy. It's your boy Tone 202. Peace. Thanks for watching.